guys, and welcome back to another video. So for today's sketchbook session, I wanted to do a little bit of like planning for an illustration, kind of getting some ideas out, maybe planning the composition or like just poses and stuff for whatever I want to do for the illustration. Because I might post this out of order, this sketching session might be after the actual illustration that I want to make. But if not, maybe the illustration comes after the sketchbook session is posted. But small disclaimer, if you are currently playing Honkai Star Rail and you want zero spoilers about Penacony or like that main plot line of the story, then this might be a little bit spoilery. Same with that Saturday video. But if you don't mind, then feel free to proceed, because I might be alluding a little bit like visually to what happens in the story, but I won't talk about the plot line at all. So if you're just listening to the audio, most likely you will be okay. But let's get on to the sketching session. So today, like I mentioned, I want to do a little bit of planning for an illustration, and I think I haven't really done this in at least like a long while, since I've just been sketching a little bit less in my sketchbook. But I do like to sketch and plan more like traditionally on like with pencil and paper, more so than on the iPad for just like initial thumbnailing and stuff. I find it just a lot easier for me to push out ideas and like move on a lot quicker. I am going to keep it simple. So I have my High-Tech C Coletto number, I don't know what this is called. It's like a multi-pen, but I have like pencil cartridges. I have a video talking about this pencil, and because I haven't been really using multiple like switching between leads and stuff, I haven't been using this as much, but I do like keeping this in my pencil case because it's kind of like an all-in-one for me. Okay, so hopefully this close-up works actually a little bit better. I'm actually going to switch to the light blue lead in here. So I have like a different one that has light blue. 1 second, I need to go grab my lead. I will be right back. Ran upstairs just to realize it's probably downstairs. So I have like a whole bunch of lead right here. So let's grab our mint blue. So I don't really have like a specific pose I want to do. I do have like a general vibe, or like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like not a very specific pose, but I do want the character to be more crouched. I am drawing Misha from Honkai Star Rail today. So if anyone who played the story knows why that might be a spoiler or alludes to some stuff into the story, it might make a little bit more sense. We can do kind of, I'm realizing now that the blue is probably a bad idea because you guys aren't going to be able to see for a lot of the sketching portion. I do kind of want maybe him here. Maybe I won't sketch in blue. We'll use blue as like embellishments and stuff alongside with the darker blue, because I think I'm also going to be erasing too much if I'm trying to make this too precise. So if I want him facing maybe this way. Kind of 3/4, but facing the other way, like back towards us. Thinking, do I want knees up? Or I know this is not Misha's proportions. Misha is more like a younger male. So this definitely won't be his actual proportions here. Because I'm thinking if I want to combine the two things together, I kind of want it like this, maybe. This actually might be very similar to the Fremine piece, because I do like the atmosphere of that one. Could do something like this. I kind of want to avoid the floating pose though, but let me think. I guess I would want him to be tilted a little bit. So if I do knees up, I don't know if I want to include Clocky into this or not. So I don't know if I want him just planted right on the ground. We'll do one more maybe to fit right here. See how can I do this? Because I do kind of like this back-facing view, but Misha's, I should make him face the other way. Misha's hair covers one of his eyes, so I feel like I wouldn't be able to see anything on this side. Because I could do a laying pose too. I might have to look up a little bit of reference because I actually don't remember what the other character looks like. If I actually wanted to do it this way. Let's, I guess like let's start from left to right for this one so I don't end up smudging stuff too much. I'm gonna quickly look up the reference of Misha. So I actually don't know if I want his eyes open or closed. Maybe we'll do kind of half-lidded. I mean eyes, I mean eye. Hopefully the volume is a little bit better. I was kind of disappointed that one session that I did the sketching, there was no like pencil noises, I guess, because I turned up the gain too high. Or not the gain, my noise gate. I really like Misha though. I think he's just a very adorable character. Like I said, he kind of gives me similar vibes to Fremine a little bit. It's just like one of those characters like you would want to protect. I also love his design because I believe in his eye, in place of where the pupil is, he kind of has like a keyhole, I believe. I don't know, he's just really cute. Because I really like Precious characters, and I think it's like it aligns because I like drawing cute things in general. He has his hair tied. I might want to draw the Astral Express ticket as well somewhere. But after this session, maybe we'll do like a quick headshot of him because this isn't gonna be super detailed. Might spruce him up a little bit, but for the most part, let's see. Because like, if anything, I don't, like I said, try not to do any spoilers, but I don't think he's very guarded. So I kind of want it to be a little bit more peaceful. I'll try to make this angle a little bit more interesting, maybe in a different iteration if I need to. Because another thing I like to do, and we'll see if I have to resort to this, is that I might do really tiny thumbnails on a sticky note. Which I don't think I have any spare sticky notes on me, so I have to go get some. Okay, I love his sleeves. Even his sleeves kind of remind me a little bit of Fremine. See, this wouldn't be visible. I forgot this is supposed to be like a bubble. Funnily enough, if you watch 17's unit music videos, there's one that's for the performance unit called Spell. And there's Hoshi holding, I'm trying to remember what he's holding. Is he holding the moon? So he has like this giant glowing orb in his hands. He has like angel wings and like, I don't know, the scene is so beautiful. If you are kind of stuck for inspiration just for anything, look up the music video for Spell by 17's performance unit. The imagery in that is just super pretty. Like I said, I kind of made him a little bit wider. He is like a younger male frame, if anything. If that even means anything. See, if it's a tail coat, then we could have it really splayed out on the floor if he's sitting. So, quick Misha over here. I don't know if I like this one, so let's redo this to something else. So I did look up a reference for this one, just because I have no idea how to draw this pose in a somewhat cozy way. So we'll see if I can do this justice. First of all, let's tilt the head quite a bit. So So I need kind of the entire body. The thing is like I do want to alter it a little bit because I do want to include the bubble. You can go like this, and then this is his waist. I don't know, he looks a little contorted. I mean, this might work. Let me see if I can make it work for what I need. Because I do want it to be peaceful, but sometimes I feel like when they have their knees up or they're very curled, it feels a little bit more defensive. So I'm trying to make it a little less defensive, even though this one's a little bit like, I don't know, I can make this one probably work. But for the final, I might flip them the other way if I end up using that one for the actual digital illustration. That I can do the illustration for the, like 2 days ago? I'm assuming on how I'm posting this. He's such a small frame. I feel like I'm always drawing him too wide. Our precious Misha. This would be on the other side. I actually kind of like this. This, like I said, this is very similar to my Fremine one, which I'm not going to be too disappointed about, because it'd be kind of cute to have them a little bit matching. Because instead of floating in water, I do want him either laying down or like firmly planted on the ground, because I do want to include the hat somewhere, and I don't know if I want the hat to be floating. Actually, let me look up the Fremine piece that I did. I'll put it on the screen if you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's actually one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. And it might be because like I deem Fremine and him similar-ish in terms of like how I view them, that I keep wanting to put them in similar poses. So it's hard to see, but it's basically this one, which is he's holding his helmet, and I do want Misha to be holding a bubble. I could do something similar to this as well, but I don't want to, which, surprisingly enough, if you looked at this one in my previous sketch, which was initially here, you might have seen that they were a little bit similar. Wait, I have another idea. Just because the reference I'm using is Misha, like his official splash art, and it looks like he's tripping and falling. I do have an idea now. Is it a weird pose though? I'll see. I won't be able to fit it on this page, so hopefully I'll still remember. I like anything like resembling a boot. I think it looks super cute, but I won't include it too much because I'm also elongating his body quite a bit here, because he should be more scrunched up. We'll deal with this one later because I actually think I'm not going to do this one or this one at this point. You can laugh at me if I ended up doing those poses. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to include Clocky into this. I feel like it'll make it so sad. We'll see. Let me look up my reference of Misha, because also, I don't think I'll see his face properly. And like I said, it might be sad, but I might... What happens if I add tears? Give him a little bit of a smaller face. Hopefully. I'll try to kind of knock down the frame a bit because this is a little bit larger for Misha. So... Can't really see his ear. Because I don't think I realized how tiny Misha is. So, let me see if I can make him a little bit thinner. I was reading a text message my friend sent. For some reason, I just went like super silent. I didn't realize that. So, let's see. Yeah, this one got a little bit more sad, but it's also just how I drew his face. So I might change it because I would really like to not make this one super depressing unless I decide to do 2 versions, which is also possible. Because I do like this one. Let's see, if you're holding it like this would be your pinky. Hand would be this way. Because I actually don't mind if we can't see his face fully. Do I have a reference of Clocky? Let me see. I'm trying to think. So, I'm also not looking at the reference of the hat, so I'm doing a very generic hat, but we'll put the hat here. And then we'll have Clocky. How big is this guy? See, the lead is breaking quite a bit in this pencil sometimes. So I'll kind of make him sit with Misha. Why is my camera always struggling? It keeps flickering. I apologize if it's been flickering the entire time. I'll make sure to put like a disclaimer or a warning if this continues. So his face is closer to the top. Put his nose here. Kind of look like Garfield eyes. I'm actually super excited to work on this whenever I can, though. Trying to see what is making that thing flicker so badly. Put his hands in his lap, I guess. And I guess these will be like his shoes. Because technically, like, you could do this to kind of plan out values too if you really wanted to. And then we can have majority of the light source coming from that bubble. I am taking inspiration from the 17 music video though, because I love the light source coming from like a more central area so that you can kind of get a different lighting like this. Like that. Similar to this one, with the bubble being on the inside. I probably won't do any shading for this one, just because this sketch in particular is probably the one that I might go with in the very end. Kind of fix up his hands a little bit here, but kind of like this. Alright, this one seems a little bit more ominous, but I just get rid of the tears. So let's flip on over. Do I want to add? Let's take a scrap piece of paper. This will work to kind of buffer these pages a little bit. We're actually getting closer to the end of the sketchbook. It's been taking me a lot longer to finish this one. Okay, we'll do a little bit of quick poses here, and then maybe I'll do a graphite drawing of Misha on the side. See, I have a tendency, you guys can let me know if you guys also have a tendency. I usually make characters face the left most of the time, just because it's like the natural curve of my hand, because I'm right-handed. And I feel like this is more like awkward. You can see like I even have to use my pinky to help stabilize my hand. Don't overthink, just draw. So maybe... I don't want to do this. See, this is his waist. So I could make him like, just have his hand. So I could make it like this. That way we can put the hat behind him. What a messed up hat we have here. I'll figure it out because I don't like drawing the hand behind the back as often because I feel like it always looks a little funky. It's probably because the foreshortening. The other one I want to have his hand and arm. I'm drawing the body like this. It's so weird. This is how I know I haven't done gesture drawing in like forever. So I think it'd be nice for him to release the bubble maybe. Which kind of sucks. Because ideally, I want to use natural lighting, but if my camera doesn't like it, because it can't be helped. So I kind of want it to be a little bit happier. I do that. Very awkward looking side view. Put on the hat on the opposite side. Like I said, I've kind of made his body such a weird proportion here, and it's not even because I made him too wide this time. I made him too long. I'll draw the sleeves like properly the next time because I actually haven't really taken a look which way the cuffs are supposed to be facing. I can't see his outfit fully. Like the tailcoat kind of fly off. God. Like something break Misha? Not Mika. Mika's from Genshin. About looking up their full outfit, it's just because if I can't see certain fabrics, sometimes I will change the direction of how I want the movement to be. So I do like his tailcoat. I also love the inside color of his tailcoat. Put the hat. I was either going to put the hat behind his back like this, or I might just put his arm behind his back without, you know, making it look so broken here. And have the hat floating down. Like we could do like this instead. Along with the like the Astral Express ticket as well. Could be something to think about. I do like the sitting pose too. The thing is, like, I'm trying to avoid doing the exact same composition or like the pose that is the one in the cutscene. So usually like, let me see if I can just change colors here so it won't impede with this one as badly. So you could make him face this way again. I want him scrunched up more. So like, should we just arch his back a little bit? Do I want him sitting up? Another kind of floaty pose. Do hat only. I don't remember if I did. Oh, probably did. I was gonna say maybe I didn't do as much planning for the one that I did for Fremine, but I think I actually did. Shrunk them a little bit. See, this is the hat. Let's put on this dude's shorts. This kind of visual. Maybe we can put Clocky here as well, because I don't mind this actually. So let's do a quick drawing of Misha. I said that as if I wasn't drawing Misha the entire time. I meant let's do like an actual like more finished looking graphic drawing of him. Let's quickly throw in our headshot here. So I do want to include his one eye, because I love the key lock. This like pupil. I think it's so cute as a design. I know it doesn't make sense in real life, but you know, it's okay. So I don't know if he has ears. I'm assuming he does. I want to raise his shoulders a little bit. So I'm gonna put the Astro Express ticket probably here. I feel like the ticket's not this big. It's okay. Because I'm kind of basing it off of that one, what is it called? The light cone? I do think like if you're playing Honkai Star Rail and you have yet to do the Penacony part of the story, highly recommend it. I don't know, I felt really attached to a lot of the characters during Penacony. I really need to see if I can find the back version of Misha. I can't tell if his hair is tied with a bow or not. Just the normal graphite for kind of like shading alongside with like sprucing up the lines and stuff. I will use this blue after to kind of fill in some of the values, just because I do like this blue color for Misha, even though it's not exactly his color. I also got accepted into like a one-day K-pop event market, so I'm kind of excited to do like a mini trial run of a tabling experience again for this year, just because I feel like I will be rusty. And my friend said she'll attend with me, which will be nice. I'll make this darker at the very top, and then we'll fill in the rest with kind of the dark blue. Just a big ol' smile. Astro Express ticket. Just so I can draw this correctly. I'm actually super excited to learn more about the new area. So I don't know, were we told what it would have been? Oh, there's another character, I forgot. There's a character named Jade. I kind of want to summon for her. She's not exactly like my type of character in terms of like what I tend to summon for. I like cuter characters, usually, if not like, I don't know. I feel like I do have like a little bit of a type in terms of what I like to summon for. But, the only reason I want to summon for Jade, I do like her design. She's very pretty, and I like her overall aesthetic. But the only reason I would summon for her is actually because she IPC. I have the rest of the IPC, so why not collect them all? Get any of the detailing I want in first, and then we'll shade in the rest with the initial blue that we were using. It'll kind of hide these lines a little bit too. Maybe giving it a little bit more of a cleaner appearance, which isn't necessarily like important for a sketch, but if you want it to look a little bit more finished, sometimes that does help. Because I'm trying to prevent myself from over shading with the graphite right away. Did I talk about this already? I'm not sure if I did. Jonghan and Wonu. I keep forgetting to draw something for it. And I will do that soon, because there's a way that they greet each other and it's so cute. Okay. Shade it in. Let's do the other cuff of his sleeve. Okay, so let's shade in with the blue a little bit more. I do like this blue on this paper in particular, just because it is on the darker side. The photo blue, harder to see. So let's use this to kind of spruce up our drawing a little bit. I do like doing this. I haven't done this particular method all that like recently, I feel like. Unless like I did it with pencil crayons, but I usually don't use it with my colored lead as much anymore. And it might be because I try to preserve my colored lead. Some of these areas where we might want to leave a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna try to keep it like some kind of lighting source in mind, which obviously I like to default to the top left. Shade all of this in too, just because it won't really get hit by the light all that much. Yeah, I definitely think like if you're using like colored pencils, you can definitely tailor your sketch a little bit closer to the color of the character. Or just like one color in general, and then you can play around with the values in a similar fashion. So this is white. Then we have this as like a much darker saturated blue. So I'm just gonna color all of this in probably. If you're shading like this, you actually burn through the pencil quite quickly. I noticed for like the Pilot Color Eno one for sure, if you're using like a very textured paper, it definitely runs down the lead quite quickly, which I think is a little bit more understandable. This one just feels like I'm burning through them super fast. Then other times it feels like I have to keep reloading or pressing the button for more lead more often. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to work on the illustration. I might do a little bit more planning for the composition on a sticky note and stick it in here. So if I do end up doing that, I'll show it in the illustration video if I end up drawing Misha. I don't know which one I want to commit to fully, because sometimes I need a little bit more context still. I'm kind of attached to the one that's facing like away from us, but I might flip him the other way so we can see his eye. Oh, quick little kind of close up of this one in particular, Misha. I think I just figured out what was causing the flickering, and I'm so pissed. Okay, but here's little Misha. Here's the other sketches, kind of a little bit more up close. I actually like this one. I think it's peaceful looking. And I'll show you this one, which I might also do and include Clocky at the bottom. But I'll flip them over probably. That way it also won't resemble the one of Fremine too much. So yeah, here is the little first spread. I feel like my spread's getting a little bit sparse lately. There's some other sketches that I want to refill in some of the space here, or I might leave it. But yeah, little Misha with Clocky on the bottom. Then we have these ones, and then a just very happy Misha right here, which I think looks super cute. So the ideas that I want to kind of stick with, I'm not too attached to this one in particular. I do like the idea of him releasing the bubble, but I might even do this one and then switch it so that he is holding up the bubble instead, and maybe it's like being released from his lap. We'll play around with this one because I do like maybe the side view a little bit and the peaceful demeanor. If not, I probably go with this one and then flip him so that he's facing the other way, because this seems a little bit more ominous and kind of depressing. And you can see all the aftermath of using graphite. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. And I'll talk to you guys next time in the next video. And hopefully in June, I will finish the sketchbook. It's actually not too many pages left, and I've been enjoying using graphite again more recently. So hopefully we can actually finish this in a timely manner now. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. So I'll talk to you guys next time in the next video. Bye!